The Good Neighbor. Once upon a time there lived two neighbors. One was Kasim and the other was Fahin. Kasim had enormous wealth, but Fahin had to fight for his daily bread. So Fahin was jealous of his neighbor's wealth. Day by day, the jealousy grew furthermore, and finally it changed as real hatred. So Fahin naturally planned to plot against Kasim. As Kasim was intelligent, he knew the mentality of Fahin. Fahin thought of a plan to do harm to Kasim. For the whole day, he wasted to make a plan without doing any work. Kasim knew that Fahin was jealous on his wealth and was wasting the time to plot against him. Kasim did not want to disturb his neighbor by his wealth. He planned to change his place far away from Fahin's place. So he went to a distant land and settled there. There he settled comfortably as a teacher of goodwill. All the time he was surrounded by people to listen to his words. As days passed, he was considered as a holy man by the people who lived there. His fame spread to faraway places. This news was heard by Fahin also. So he was very curious to see him soon. The very next morning, he started on his journey with wicked thoughts to see Kasim personally. Kasim didn't mind the hatred of Fahin before he welcomed Fahin warmly. Fahin acted as if he were a close friend of Kasim, but he had a secret plan in his mind. Kasim gave a nice dinner to Fahin. After the dinner, both went out for yard of his house. There was a well in the yard. When they were walking near the well, Fahin suddenly pushed Kasim into the well. As Kasim didn't know swimming, he was drowned in the well, but he was very lucky. He saw a new kingdom under the well. When he entered the new kingdom, the servants of the king brought him before the king. In the court, one of the ministers recognized Kasim as a holy man, and he informed the king about this. When the king heard the news, he was very happy. He wondered in his mind, my daughter has a strange illness for a long time. No one was able to make her fine. Can he cure her of the illness? So he requested Kasim to cure his daughter's illness. He promised him a fine reward if he cured her strange disease. Kasim thought for a while and then cured the daughter, the princess of the kingdom, with his special power. The princess was happy. On seeing this, the king welcomed Kasim and made him as his vizier. So Kasim lived in the palace happily. After some time, Kasim went back to his old kingdom. When he walked towards the old place, he saw a beggar. As he closely watched him, he found that he was none but his old neighbor Fahin. He asked Fahin, "Can you recognize me?" Fahin, "What happened to you? I am Kasim," said Kasim. Now Fahin opened his mouth slowly with wonder and said, You Kasim. I already pushed you into the well in your garden. Kasim replied that he had only done him good, for to his surprise he reached a new kingdom and now had become a wazir of the king. Kasim pointed out to Fahin, saying, Your jealousy made me a wazir and it made you a beggar. You had to pay for it. Now Fahin bent down his head with sorrow and wept for a while. Moral of the story: jealousy leads to ruin, while kindness and forgiveness lead to prosperity.